Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. Today, we are going to discuss drug patenting in biopharmaceutical industry. So, let's get started. So, have you completed your life sciences, pharmaceutical chemistry, or biotechnology degree? So, do you wish that you want to start a career which is not related to lab work, which is not related to site inspection job, which is not related to sales or marketing, but you want that my job should be into the corporate sector and I should be working in a corporate in biopharmaceutical healthcare space. Because if these are your goals, then in today's session, this is what we are going to discuss. This is our main agenda, that how you can start your corporate career in your core field, where you can work with a laptop, internet connection, get high income, stable career, and international exposure for the profile of drug patent analyst or patent analyst in MNCs. So let's get started. Okay, so I'll say, like, if you're all the questions which I've asked, the answer is yes. So let's get started. A little bit introduction about myself. My name is Cheshta Sharma. I'm Harvard trained IP professional with around 13 years of experience in technology, in R&D, helping companies in their patent filing in India, US, and Europe across biotechnology, chemistry, drug formulation, and now I also work on certain electrical manufacturing and engineering clients as well. So I have increased my portfolio in the course of last 13 years of practice, and I work in the areas of innovation and invention almost in every field. So when I graduated, when I completed my engineering degree, I was not interested in giving net or gate examination. So it was really tough because I didn't want to go for MTech or PhD. And at that time, I was offered a lab job. I started working with the lab, but I didn't like the lab job. I worked there for some time, but it was little monotonous. I was not like very enthusiastic about it. I was not feeling the enthusiasm at that time. So I thought that I should go to the corporate side. So at that moment I started exploring, and finally I switched my career from a lab to a corporate career, and I became a patent professional. So when I came to know about this field, I started working as a patent analyst, where I was working and assisting other senior lawyers, other senior people who were filing patents. And then I qualified Indian Patent Agent examination and became patent agent. So my initial experience started with as a drug patent analyst. So this is where I started my career, and now I have like transitioned and I have like well into this career. So like you, like people who are watching this, if you have such background where you feel like uh, lab work is not for me and I want to enter into corporate side, then this is something which worked for me and which I'm like happy in this career. So same information I'm going to share with you, what I have experienced, so that you can get benefit out of this knowledge and experience. So what information I'm sharing today? So I'm sharing like what is drug patenting. Okay, so what is drug patenting, what are the job roles in drug patenting, how the industry functions, which companies can hire you, offer you a starting package of 5 LPA approximately, and how you can prepare and start working. So these in next like 15-20 minutes I'll be discussing these topics, and you can, if you want, if you're excited, you can take pen and paper, you can take notes as well, as in when I am talking during this session. All right, let's get started. Okay, first up. First up is, what is drug patenting? So, drug patenting means that every pharmaceutical company, every biotechnology company, every healthcare company, or company which is innovating, like agriculture or even medical devices. So, if I talk about they are innovating, so they are spending a lot of money into research and development, right? So, they need to protect their inventions. Okay, in the simplest language I'm trying to make you understand. For example, if I talk about a company like Sun Pharmaceuticals. So Sun Pharmaceuticals is developing new drugs, new drug delivery methods across various sectors, right? Some companies working on oncology, some companies working on osteoporosis, some companies working on diabetes treatment. So every company which is innovating, they have chemical compounds, they have APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients, they have new chemical entities, they have vaccines, they have products, they have processes. So they need that, they should be able to protect their innovations, whatever they are doing. Either it's a new chemical formulation or its delivery method, because they spend lot of money into the innovation. So this is a basic example of like what is drug patenting, what does it contain. So all the inventions which are done by done by the R&D company, it is protected under a patent document. So patent gives the entire information of invention in full detail. And patents are very very important to every business from two perspectives. Number one, for from an inventor perspective and from a business perspective. So in this diagram I'm showing you three different images which are patents from three different countries. The blue color one is an Indian patent, right? The central one, the red color, which has, it's a European patent, and last one, which is a dark red color in the outline, that is a United States patent. So all these companies, because they launch their products in multiple countries around the world, so they need patent protection in all the different countries wherever they are launching their product. Wherever their drug needs to be launched, they need to have an exclusive rights over their invention. So these patent documents, which are like documents which contain all the information about invention in detail, are important because first of all, it's a reward for an inventor, right? Reward for doing an invention, for a scientist who is working in R&D. Second thing is, from a business perspective of any biopharmaceutical company, it is like they get an exclusive market. For example, if I am a company and I have innovated something and I want to launch it like 100 countries around the world, then through patent protection I will get 20 years of exclusive rights over my invention, and I can sell in all these countries. So as a drug patent analyst, when you're starting your career, this is very very important to understand that which countries your company, your client is going to launch its product, because you have to give them guidance that patent protection needs to be done at the beginning level. Maybe they are launching products after 5 years, but the patent protection has to be done at the first level only in whatever countries you want, because after that it is not possible to get patent protection. So drug patent analyst, when I talk about drug patenting, let's understand in like this life cycle of research. So at the pre-research level, where companies are thinking that what research needs to be done, drug patent analysts play an important role. Then research is done by scientists. Then after research, they have again important role. And then finally at the drug release level, when we are launching the products in multiple countries. So let's understand one by one of how you can play an important role at each stage of the life cycle of a drug production. So at the pre-research level, when you're working as a drug patent analyst inside the company, so you need to think how my company can find out a better innovative solution very very quickly, so that we don't waste lot of years in R&D, especially after the corona period. Now companies say we want to have a product very quickly. We can't wait for like 10 years to come out with a proper result. We have to give the solution to the world very quickly. So as a drug patent analyst at a beginner level, when you start, you work on various databases to produce reports to find possible area of innovation. So every country where patent is filed, they maintain its online database that is free of cost. So USPTO maintain its own database, EPO maintain its own database, Indian Patent Office maintain its own database. So you work on these databases and you find out where is the possible area of innovation, where I can innovate faster, where there are gaps in the technology. For example, nowadays we are using artificial intelligence for a lot of healthcare diagnostics. Like for example, if I'm working on a client which is using various markers to detect breast cancer at the early stage, than a conventional diagnostic methods. Now AI is coming into healthcare sector. So this is like a new application which we are finding it. So when you work at a drug patent analyst level, you see that you work on lot of inventions. So at the pre-research level, all the top companies, they are engaged in finding gap analysis and finding new possible areas where new techniques can be followed, which are currently not being followed, right? So the, like example of AI I give, so AI can help in diagnosis of various diseases, right from blindness, right from breast cancer detection, and more applications are coming up every day. So if you are enthusiastic about reading new technologies every day, you're going to love this job because this is what we do. So there's an increase in demand of such researchers, such patent analysts who can innovate faster, who can give research intelligence to the companies, who can solve the problem of problem solving, right? Now, after that, when research is completed by the R&D, so you're not engaged into research. Then first pre-research, you have given your report, okay, this is the possible areas, these are possible pathways where research can be done. Now, after the research work is done, now you have to sit with the management team and ask them the right question that, okay, now we have an innovative solution. This is a novel solution. Which all countries we are going to target in next 20 years where we are going to sell our solution or product or something. Then at that level we have to make a strategy that how we can get a patent in multiple countries, because as I told you earlier, at the day zero you have to decide that where we are launching our product. Let's say you, if you think after 5 years I will launch here, then it won't be possible, your invention will no longer get the benefit. Okay, so this is the at the research level, after research level. So approximately 3.3 million patents are filed every year, and right now in India there are approximately, when this video is being made, approximately 5,000 patent agents, approximately 3 lakh patent analysts. So demand is increasing with India moving to Made in India campaign. A lot of companies are coming to India, companies in India are launching product outside, so we need more people into this profession. Now after the research, your work is understanding the invention, do the documentation work, writing the invention in a format of a patent. There's a proper format, there's a proper language, there are forms. So if you're good in writing and analyzing, then you are going to love this job. Next is coordination between different countries, that you are sending your document online through different portals, registering in different countries, and there are procedures for that. It may take one long year procedure to get to a grant. So different steps are involved, so you have to coordinate with patent offices around the world, and you have to communicate with global patent offices. So like sitting in India, if I file an international application through PCT at WIPO, that is in Geneva, I file it through online method, PCT safe, and then I have to see how my patent application is flowing through all different countries in which I want a patent for, right? So this is the kind of work which I do. And finally, when the drug is released into different markets, I have to make sure that my exclusive rights are there. Nobody is selling any counterfeited medicines. Nowadays, there are a lot of counterfeited medicines. Either they are selling on online platform, or either they are spurious medicines in the market. So we have to make sure that right medicine, which is of good quality, which is manufactured by our company, reach to the right patients. So that is very, very important. So these, in a nutshell, these are the different aspects of a drug patent analyst. So you help R&D in developing prototypes, you help develop patent documents, you communicate with global patent offices, you work on various databases, and you produce patent searching and analysis report. You produce different types of reports like patentability, novelty, freedom to operate, and drug launches in multiple countries around the world. Right? So this in a nutshell is a work of a patent professional, and you can choose that which area you want to work for. Every day you will get different kinds of patent, from diagnostics, from genomics, from antibodies, APIs. So there are different things you work on every day, right? And even not only medicines, you can work in agriculture based companies, advanced agriculture methods, genetics, medical devices, diagnostics, green technologies. So all these areas are like where high innovation, lot of patent filing is done, and you can work. Now to enter into this field, like you need to get a right amount of knowledge, that how I can get into this field, what this field is all about. So you need a right mentorship, you need a right guidance, that okay, what is the JD, what are the skills required, what I need to learn, what questions I will be asked in the interview. Right now I have given you a simple introduction that okay, this is a career option which is in front of you, and to move into the deeper levels or to higher levels, you need a mentorship and guidance. So I want to give a little mentorship, that to tell you more about this information upcoming next. So I transitioned using all this knowledge from a lab to building my corporate career into this field. And if you are from science background, BSc, MSc, B Pharma, M Pharma, B Tech, M Tech, any type of BSc, MSc, so you are eligible that you can apply for patent researcher profile or patent analyst profile. So in some companies it is called patent researcher, some companies called analyst, some companies called drug patent analyst, some call it patent associate. So this is like interchangeably these terms are used. Okay, so all healthcare companies, there are patent teams, right? There's an entire department which takes care of this. And all such companies, if I talk from biopharmaceutical companies, they need patent researchers. Sometimes they have in-house, sometimes they outsource to patent services companies or law firms. So every company has some or the other bigger or smaller patent portfolio. So when you enter into a biopharmaceutical company, when I was at my career stage, when I was thinking what should I do, so I like checked out all the departments where I can work, honestly. So I thought, okay, can I work in a lab? I worked in a lab for some time, but I was not finding it interesting. And I realized that some or the other point I have to do PhD if I want to grow. Then I saw some quality control jobs also. For that, I saw that I have to move to little remote locations away from my city and have to work there. Then I found out, okay, patent is a good field. It's a corporate work, and I just need laptop and internet. They were like, I can start working from anywhere, and especially it helped me during the COVID times because my work was not stopping because I was working online, right? So it gave me an added advantage in my career because it utilized my passion. I am passionate about technology. I like reading. I like writing. I like interacting with people. But and it is utilizing my core knowledge of my science and technology. I'm very passionate about it. So at this point when you are either starting your career or when you want to switch, you're not happy with your career, you have to really think it through. Ki what is best for you, because every person has different kind of personality, right? For some people, doing a PhD in lab work is a perfect fit because this is what they are passionate about. So you have to really really analyze and think, okay, is this something which I can do for next 20 years? And honestly, as a woman also, I thought, because uh, uh, now sometimes even I get work from home opportunities, so it gives me a really good balance between my work life and my personal life. And right now I'm talking from my home, you can see from my background. So it has really worked for me. So even if you're like you are a working woman, or even if there's a gap in your career and you're a woman and you did your science degree but now you're not doing anything, you can start thinking, by through this you can restart your career at any time. Okay, so let's talk about what is a JD. Let's say if you enter into company, you start working, or you get some work from home opportunity, or you get some freelancing project. So what is the general things which are expected out of you, what you have to actually do? Okay, so you have to understand what are the guidelines of invention patenting. So in this world you get different inventions. So you can't be like have knowledge of everything, but you should have a basic science aptitude to understand that even if I am reading some organic chemistry, I will understand. Even if I am reading a medical device, I will understand it. Even if I am reading a drug delivery method, I'll understand it. And then working on various softwares like USPTO, EPO, how to find out prior arts, how to write inventions in the format of a patent, what are the different procedures of industry, what are the steps through which patent is applied, how to submit DNA, RNA, or protein sequences or protein samples or microorganisms when the invention contains some biological material, and where and how to upload documents of related to patent in online filing, and building a strategy for your client, which is very very important because you have to guide your client ki aapko how do you have to actually do, आपको कैसे करना है. That is very very important. For you have to make your client understand. Then in the working profile, I work on searching, filing at Indian Patent Office. I work on international patent searching and filing in like 156 countries, because that is what, through single application of PCT you can file patent in multiple countries. And your main work is you work with Patent Office for grant so that your client gets the exclusive right. So the good point which I find in this career, which exploded during the COVID times, that this work can be done from your home, from your any city, because everything is e-filed. Be it filing an Indian patent application or international patent application, or patent searching is also done online. So websites like Upwork, they give you lot of freelancing projects as well, which you can like do from your home. So, and if you talk about like I want to do a job, so where you can do the job, where you can apply, so you can work with manufacturing companies. any type of manufacturing companies, they're innovating. So maybe it is biopharmaceutical, medical devices, or maybe electronics, gadgets, everything. Every manufacturing company, they need patent professionals, because they not only they have technology innovation, they also have a design innovation. So like even if a company is manufacturing simple thing like utensils of a kitchen, so they are also design patented, right? So this is very simple thing. Tech companies, biopharmaceutical companies, research companies like CSIR, DRDO, universities, nowadays every university is filing a lot of patents because of the incentives of government, and they have technology transfer cells, so they also employ people. So all top biopharmaceutical companies, Sun Pharma, Cipla, they have some or other patent portfolio attached to their company, and they need people who can manage them and understand them. So you can work in the area of biotechnology, in pharmaceuticals, in agriculture, in food, in medical devices. So this is you, and your role is like you have to coordinate with the research team and management team, and you are launching your product or drugs in multiple countries around the world: India, US, Europe, Africa. It depends upon the strategy that where they are launching. Sometimes clients want, like, I want PCT application in all the countries, so you have to make sure that you know how to do it. Regarding the job openings, if I talk about the various types of companies, where are these companies located? So Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad, Chandigarh, and even now Jaipur. All these areas, there are a lot of companies. Apart from biopharmaceutical companies, there are patent service provider companies, IP service provider companies, there are consulting firms, there are KPOs. KPOs are called knowledge process outsourcing companies. So all these different types of companies, they can be your potential employers. So you don't have to restrict yourself कि बस मुझे pharmaceutical company में ही जाना है, but there are many other options like patent services company which have multiple clients. So working in a single company, you can file and manage the patent portfolio or work of many companies. The good point is that how do you enter into this career? This is very important point. How do you attract such companies towards you? So right now, if your problem is that you're running behind the companies, your resume is not getting shortlisted, and you're clueless, what should I do? So in this field, if you want to attract the companies towards you, what you need to do, you need to understand that what is the company requirement. Let's say they need different types of report preparation like patentability, novelty. So you make some sample reports, okay, and you upload it on your LinkedIn profile, okay. You optimize your LinkedIn profile according to that. You build reports, you showcase that you can do this work. And when you start optimizing your LinkedIn profile, you start showcasing your portfolio that you are capable of delivering good reports, then companies start contacting you to hire you. This is what I teach in my program, that you can build your portfolio so that you can remove a tag of fresher, or you can remove a tag that you have a career gap by showcasing that you can actually produce the result if you are hired. Then and you optimize your profile on your LinkedIn, you will see many people start contacting you. This is how I get my clients from LinkedIn, and same you can use for yourself, getting clients, getting companies, getting interviews. So this is a type of career where you have to understand you don't have to work in a lab. You give your expert opinions on patentability, you help in patent filing, and build a little international career where you're not only like talking to just few people around you, right? If you're filing an international patents, you're talking to WIPO, to Geneva. If you have a patent in US, PTO. If you have a patent in Europe, so you are coordinating with people over there and making sure that your patent is granted. So the question which you need to ask, that do you want such career? Generally salary, I would say it should start from 5 LPA. It depends upon lot of your like qualifications. Like there, I have seen some job openings even from 3.5, 4.5, 5 is a good salary. There are opportunities with 5 lakhs in good KPOs and patent service provider companies. It can grow up to 20 LPA with experience as you start learning, as you understand practically more and more things. So people say to me, Cheshta ma'am, if this is such a golden opportunity, then why don't I know much about it? This is a sad part because many of people might have read this subject patent or IPR in their college level, at the university level, but it is like from a very subjective or theoretical point of view. So you have to understand really the practical aspect which I told you, like producing report. not just reading what are the steps to produce, actually making a report and actually working on databases, actually understanding what is patentability analysis, what is FTO analysis. So that is the practical aspect of it that you have to add in your skills. You have to upskill yourself to get into the industry. So many people have not heard about it because of lack of mentorship, lack of guidance. This can also be the reason, but yes, uh, if you will just, if you are watching this video, if you'll just search it after that on LinkedIn, you try to type patent jobs, you can read a lot of openings coming on LinkedIn and seeing that what type of people companies are hiring. So if you are interested to enter into such career through our mentorship program, we have designed a system. We call it a system because there's a step by step procedure to that. So we call this system as JOPAT system, that is called Job Oriented Patent Analyst Training Program. If you want to enter into this field, then that's a 90-day of transformation program. 90-day of transformation means that you don't have any information about it, you gain the skills, you start applying for the companies, for the freelancing projects, and you enter into this career. Be you have a career gap, be you are a fresher, be you are changing your field. So this system contains books, study material, recorded classes, live classes, one-to-one mentorship, and especially designed for science students. So it starts from a very basic level, that what is intellectual property, what are patent laws in 3 countries, India, US and Europe. We cover patent searching, analysis, producing different types of reports, and this all is like a basic foundation which helps you start your career into this, which can help you launch into this, right? So this is a system which is available, which contains a lot of practicals of patent searching, filings in India, US, Europe. You produce a lot of reports, you put it on your LinkedIn profile and attract good clients and companies for you. The key benefit of such program is mentorship, guidance. It saves your time, it gets things done for you, you can bypass all the failures, and the access, you get an online access through of our recordings of live of our portal, that is a lifetime. And classes are not only recorded, but you have like classes going on live also on Zoom, so you can like get the guidance of a mentor. So this is one of my student, Dr. Anupreet. She said all the questions which came in interview I have already solved in the class. It was easy. I left my lab job. Now I work in the area of patent. So likewise, there are many more people who have changed their career. We have this portal on which you will get your for which you will get your login ID, password. You can watch video lectures, which are small videos. These are hosted online. Then you have live classes on Zoom. Zoom are basically like your accountability partner, because I have to make sure that you are making the reports. I'm not just giving you books and recordings that do it on your own, and we are just assisting you, where we are like your accountability partner, that you have to actually do it. Okay, if you just buy some course and keep it uh, with you in your inbox, that's not going to help, right? If you really want to it, you have to be involved into it 100% for 90 days. Okay, the people say how I can make sure that I get success. I say by involving yourself. You have to involve, you have to understand, you have to feel passionate about it, and we track progress of each and every student. And when you sit down for the interview, this passion of yours, this involvement of yours will always shine, and you get good companies, and get good clients. So this is a system with books, ebooks, and you can watch it on your mobile phone, laptop, iPad, everything. This is called JOPAT system, and we have a lot of flow charts and diagrams into it, because it is meant for science students, which we have created all for you. So this is what is our goal, is that we want 100% success for our students. That is why we have condensed my years of learning in building these comprehensive courses. For me, it is not just a course. My motto is like to change a life of somebody who is struggling. So that's what is my message here, that if you want to change your career, change your path, enter into something which suits you, because I have changed mine in last 10 years. I've helped a lot of other students. So you need to decide that whether this is a right fit for you or not. Right fit is very, very important. What is according to your personality, what type of career you want, which type of job you want to do for next 20 years. All right, this is it. And in the description below, I'll share you the link. You can contact us through our website. If you want to talk to us, you want like more information specific to yours, our team will be very, very happy to assist you. And if you have questions, you want me to make more videos on any such topic, or any something more you want in detail, just put it on the comment section and I'll create more videos for you. All right, this is Chesha Sharma. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.